push through it. Your willpower is everything you got, don't lose it. And one day things will get better. You just gotta get through the stormy weather. What about things happen to the best of us? It seems like they should be blessed. They just might be angels here as guests, teaching us to be our best. When everything breaks at the seams and you feel like you're losing belief, damn it, you just gotta stay strong. When it all falls apart and goes wrong, when you feel let down and so lost, and it feels like you can't hold on. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yeah, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range, cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. And put them on display, on repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're driven. There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Fight back. faking. Stop what you're making. Everybody here knows that you just faking. Nah, I don't wanna hear it anymore. I don't wanna hear it anymore. All these fucking thoughts, they are not what I need anymore. I'm about to shut the motherfucking door on all you poor ass haters with your heads in the clouds, talking out loud so proud. You better shut your goddamn mouth before I do more. Speak out. It's about to head south. Never gonna make it. There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Or will you fucking fight back? Just tell me what you want, what you need, what you see, what you wanna be. Tell me everything, think it into being. That's how dreams become the real thing. I'm out of the thinking, about to sink in, yeah. I've been coast to coast around this whole globe. I've seen a lot of hope, yeah. I've seen a lot of nope, I've seen a lot of growth, but we can make it more. Yeah, I'll tell you what I want in the middle of the club. I'm dancing up on my chick, I'm showing a little love. I'm listening to this track, got the speakers above, and feel like everything is coming all together at once. I want a good life, good nights, good friends, alright. Make a couple dollars from something I love to do right. Live my young life, grow old with some memories. Living each day with a good vibe energy. Tell me what you want, just take a thought and make it happen. The only way to live up in this life is with some passion. Don't let this life just toss you by, get up and take some action. Just tell me what you want, go take a thought and make it happen. I don't need cash or cars, I need black guitars, I need plaques for art, yeah. I need shooting stars and a few more scars, maybe a few cigars, yeah. I wanna hit all the charts across all the parts, and that's just the start, yeah. I wanna change people's lives for a single night, so listen up, alright. Think of what you want while you dance to this. Your plans and shit, romance or biz, a chance to get whatever you could possibly dream of, could dream a life, a wife that's right. Start thinking of everything you can need in life and visualize everything, all those dreams and sights, on while you sleep tonight and wake up ready to fight.
Okay. Howdy, everybody. Sorry. I'm sitting here talking to myself, being crazy. So we're going to try and do some runway bombing, but there's a slight issue with planning. So I have two options. I can... Oh, actually, no, I should be able to. So I got to take out Belson's air base defenses, because they got SA-5s. So I gotta climb, I think, and then immediately dive once I get those off into the mountains, and then ride the mountains over to about here, go through the gap and hit Nalchik. I can't say it right. American brain go burr. And then I need to take out the track radar for the SA-3s. And then I can bomb that runway. The issue is I'm fighting SA-5s. So we're gonna find out if I can actually do this with no fuel tanks. So it's gonna be like a one-way mission with this fight. So we're gonna get programmed. We're gonna get the missiles programmed, or the glide bombers programmed, and then we're gonna go from there, essentially. So we're gonna try and figure this shit out as we go, but we'll find out. forgot to bring that stuff back up. Y'all can't see whatever I'm looking at. Allowed. Not allowed. Okay, so we need the track and search radar taken out first. So we're gonna get that program. Turn everything up. Goal is not to die. That's the ultimate goal. So I can do this all in one go. Odds are is I'm gonna die because SA5s. Because I am good pilot, great training, as some would say. No, I'm joking. Nobody says about that. Alright, we're gonna get these. I'm gonna get everything turned on. We're gonna get all the switches flipped, right? I have no clue what some of these switches I'm flipping do, but we'll... Okay.
Request rearming. Copy.
Back seat, flip switches. Some of these switches I don't even know what they do, other than like this one, these, that. That's like my mic and stuff. I've watched the startup sequence like 30 times. Never understood what's going on. Okay. Okay, that's all set. Get my mirrors set.
Rearming complete.
Pull. It's external power. I've never connected the external power for this. Okay, that's set. I guess you're supposed to hit stop transfer on conformal tanks, but I've never hit that switch. And then we'll hit the BRB screen. No, it's not high enough yet.
Low altitude. Low altitude.
Bingo, fuel. Bingo, fuel. Okay, so we don't really want to be on our afterburner for long. Flaps down for takeoff. I don't know the actual proper procedure for this shit. Air to ground load. Step, step, step. Blue. Thorndals. Okay, that's set. M2 smart weapons. T-pod. This is going to be program 1. This is going to be program 2. CDIP, ripple single, nose tail, 110 interval. Should give me enough to bomb that runway. Back to program 1. Auto, step, nose. Set that to nose tail. Edit fuse. Oh, no, don't want to edit fuse. We're gonna edit this. Elevation 1723. Edit. Turn up the brightness on all this. Nav. Okay, MI8s are the only things up right now. Cool. Shift N. 4 3 1 2 1 5 7. Edit. Shift E. 0 4 4 2 6 7 8 9. Edit. Okay. Mission transfer weapon. Okay, that weapon's done. Next station. So that was the search radar. Now we got to get the track radar. This is where hard, like, cruise missiles would come in so much handy, but I don't have them on the F-15, and I refuse to fly the F-18 right now. DSPF. Bam a line. Turn that on. Turn that on. Auto. We're gonna get these turned on real quick. 305 enter. Cleared. 172. Edit. Zero, 4, 3, 6, 9, 6. Edit. Mission transfer. Okay. Next station. That chick's SA3. Truck radar. One. Edit. Shift north. 4 3 3 0 1. Edit. Shift east 0 4 3 3 7 2 0. Mission transfer. Okay, these are all on standby. Next station. Next station. Okay. Put Q's there. I gotta Google that. DCS F15e GSP. Turn on DCS lower right of the front. Oh. Is that it? Yep, that was it. Whoops. Forgot to flip switches. Flip those switches, but never flip my air cooling flip. Okay, we're good there. Set there. F-18 is next to me. Those are all set. I'm gonna set takeoff for him.
Y'all rate. Y'all rate.
He's bitching at me, so we're good. Menu. TACAN on. Menu. Let's do running. 50. QDT. QDT. That's all set. That's all set. Alrighty. Okay. Get the waypoint thing up clear. New waypoints. Save. I'll check. Save. F10 insurance. F10 insurance. Dial code. Runway. 1, 2, 3. Transfer to DCS. Case 3.1. Okay. F8, F4.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
Wheel chucks gone.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Those are all of that. Again, great. Position lights. Protect collision. Alright, time to taxi. For this A10 pass. The A10 is passed. What did he get? Someone got 2 A9s on his way now. He's empty. Yeah. We are at 60 feet. There we go. fuel set. This might be a one-way mission, honestly. Depending on how well I control my fuel management. We'll find out, though. Is that F-18 following me still? Yep, still is.
Caballetti, request takeoff.
Caballetti, you are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QFE 29.27.
This is Eagle 11 taking off from Kubaletti, runway 07. Going on a runway bombing mission to Milchik. Break. 205, reset the radio. Spooling. Afterburner engage, rolling. We want to get up to 30,000 feet and then get down to nil power. Okay, rotate. Flaps up, gears up. Okay. And now we're gonna go into air to ground mode. Arm that so we have our bombs ready. And we're gonna climb. Climb. Because I know that F-18 is not going to come with me. Speed's good. Let this climb. Honestly, I could probably get up to 40,000 feet. But I won't have enough. I don't think I'll have enough time to dive. We don't want to be slow when we get up to altitude. Okay, we're above the second cloud layer. Cool. Okay, we want to get this to on course. 24,000. We're still climbing. Good. Mach 1 right now. Good. Good. Just want to keep climbing. Yeah, I can't even see anything in the turbine bubble. Okay. Almost at 30,000. Level out now. Okay. Just gonna... Yeah, I can stay on the afterburner. I'm gonna turn on the autopilot for a minute. Now hold. We're at Mach 1.2, we're looking good. We're still on a slight climb. Got 7 minutes till release. We just want to get in range, honestly. Because I got a 70 nautical mile range. from where I'm at, and we're zooming right now. We're moving quickly, so I like this. I like this. I like this. We're looking good right now. We're at 111 nautical miles right now, so we're in range of that SA-5 right now, but we're not slow, so we just want to get these missiles off, dive down quickly. Let me see where that F-18 turned to. So he took off behind me, so where is he? Oh, yep. So he's flying towards Sakumi, it looks like, so. That's good news. Only thing up is I like it. Now the range on that stuff is crazy. Okay, so we're doing Mach 1.3. We're looking good. We're zooming. Target's 99 miles away. We're in range of the missile. You know, it's got like 150 mile range, I believe. Let me just double check. SA-5 doesn't have a max range, supposedly, but semi-active, we have one per launcher. Yeah, no, that's wrong. Okay. We're at 40,000, almost 40,000 feet. We're still looking good. We're still zooming across the sky. We still have contrails? Yep, we still have contrails, so. SA-5s do not they like slow moving targets. We are not slow, but we're slow. We just want to get in range. So I'm gonna climb just a tad bit. I don't want to really bleed too much speed right now. I just want to get up a little bit higher. Because the service ceiling on this is 55,000 feet, so we're just trying to climb a little bit. Supposedly. Without like a proper spacesuit and all that stuff. So we're at 39,000 feet. We're at 70. Once I hear the RWR start going, I'm gonna hopefully launch. Still an afterburner. We're looking good on fuel. We're at 41,000 feet. We'll wait for that timer to count all the way down before we launch. Because this, like, I can glide. These things at this height will glide all the way there, which is nice. Okay, we're still moving at Mach 1.4 almost now. We're at 42,000 feet. I like this. So we're gonna launch now. Maybe? I might have to switch this to direct mode. I'm gonna check F10 map, check, see if they've launched. Where am I? No, they haven't launched yet. Cool. This is good, this is good. Yep, now we get ready to launch. Step. No step. Okay. We're in range. 1. 2. Okay. It's not flashing, which is good. This is good. End zone. Returning. Leading speed. Three. Okay. Time to dive. We're gonna come out of afterburner. Yep. Time to go. This thing can do Mach 2, so we're good. I just want to dive down quick. Yep, missiles launched. We're good. Just gotta get into these mountain ranges. Stay within this. Yep, there we go. We're good. Holy shit, we got those off. Oh my god. Okay. We're looking good because they don't have lock anymore, so they can't. Those missiles are dead now. Dead in the water. We're gonna be sitting at mill power now. We're at 10,000 pounds. We just want to be careful. Keep an eye on everything. We're just gonna double check. Yep. My missiles are out, which is perfect. Okay. We're gonna go to program 2 now. 2. A. Okay. We'll dive down into this valley. Yep, they're diving. Which is good. I like this. CDIP, purple single, nose tail. Now that we're in the mountains, we're gonna pop up there. I'm gonna just cruise. I'm low rate now, but I should have let enough speed that my Did I bleed enough speed? Yep, I should have had enough speed. Oh, I'm too high. Get down. Okay, we're gonna just dive, go back, wait for my AGM, my Jace house to hit. Good. Cool. Okay. There. We're gonna sit at mill power for now. Okay, those are about to release. That's a stinger. Those still have a little bit to go. Those are... Please tell me you got the track radar. Ah, shit. I didn't take out the track radar. No. Fuck, okay. Well. Just gonna have to be fast. I'm gonna burn over these mountains real quick. So, actually, I'm gonna do that real quick. That's actually kind of annoying that. So I want to come in technically from there. And then we're just gonna go fucking zooming. Minimum altitude is 3.2. That range is 3.2. I'm gonna say 3. So minimum altitude is 700 feet. So once I get in range, so I just wanted to take out the track radar, and I didn't take out the track radar, so that's kind of screwed. Screwed the pooch there. They didn't work. Lovely. So this is gonna be a lovely fight. Okay. I'm gonna see if we can't see the runway from here. Yep, there it is, okay. We're gonna come over these mountains and then just stay low and slow, low and fast. That's the goal. Because I do have an SA-18, which is still deadly. Clouds. So it can't track me.
Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up.
Good.
Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up.
Tree.
Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up.
Okay.
Warning, fuel low. Warning, fuel low. Over G, over G. Bingo, fuel.
None
Bingo,
of those
fuel.
bombs did it. That's lovely. That was too low. Drag shoes didn't deploy. Okay, now here comes the fun part, getting back. If I take out the track radars, I think that's going to have to be the plan, is taking out the track radars. Yeah, those bombs never made it on point, which is kind of annoying. She's okay. I gotta climb so I can get up to better altitude, and then go to mill power. Question is, I'm gonna be in clear range of the SA, but I want to get to 25,000. So I stop all this fucking fuel burn, or else I for sure am not going to make it back. I may not even make it back. This is, yeah, it's a one-way trip. I don't take fuel tanks. A fuel tank, yeah. Still burning crazy amounts of fuel.
Warning, fuel low. Warning, fuel low.
Shut up. I got it, Betty. 25,000. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it back. Just gotta make it back to Katazi. If I can. Which is 73 miles. Yeah, I may not even make it back. Well, I hope this thing is good at gliding. That's my honest hope. Because I am in range of the SA5, and if I use my afterburner right now, I am screwed so hard. But I'm cold, so I may not. I'm going to nav. Nav mode, I'm gonna AP at hold. Yeah, we're about to find out if this thing is gas hog. We're at 50 nautical miles. Do turn block 203. We're still alive, so we're good. We're good there. I think my coordinates were off or something. Just gotta take out the track radars. They're gonna have search radar, but they can't like have the missiles track, so it's gonna be fine. As long as I disable those, we're gonna be fine. Right? If I take out the track radars, I should be fine. Okay. We're good. Come on, it's just sip fuel, baby. Just need to just sip some fuel. This landing's going to be rough. Once we hit about 15 miles, I'm gonna go to idle and descend. Go from there. And if I do make it back, that just proves that F15 is goated on its fuel tank. Where are we at? Are we at 15 miles yet? Nope, we're at 33. I'm almost doing Mach. I could probably just go to idle right now. Let it slowly descend. What are we looking at? We're at 30, so yeah, well, I'm in range of the SA5 still. Okay, so we're gonna decrease and let it do a slow dive. Sat view 207. Why? I am bingo fuel right now. No. This is not good. Not good, not good. Okay, that's Romeo. I just got SA18, so I want to avoid that. Where's my airfield? Where's my airfield? There it is. £300 of fuel. Just enough to keep me up in the air for right now. Engine. Go into a slight dive so I can pick up more speed. I'm going to deploy some flaps. 200 pounds. Okay. Okay, we're looking good. We're looking good. Please tell me my right engine didn't go out. On idle, come on. I just want to kind of glide in. Degree. Okay, we're good, we're good.
Low altitude. Low altitude.
A little rough, but considering I didn't have the fuel to really allow that to happen. To refuel. Yep. Made it. With one engine. Yeah. Okay. Fuel tanks. Yeah,
Request refueling.
fuel tank for this.
Request
Copy.
rearming.
Copy.
There we go. I'm feeling. Holy shit. Oh, stressing. Okay, while that's going, we'll restart the left engine. Bring this down.
Y'all rate. Y'all rate.
We're good on that. Just in case, we'll refill that one again. Holy shoot. Oh. I don't have to stress now. But I do have to redo codes and programming, so we're gonna get that taken. We're gonna get the one taken care of. Get Bellison set up, so I take out their track radar. Boom. I'll sit here and wait for the next ones. This thing holds 20 something thousand without two tanks, so it's good news. Let these guys take care of. We got another F15e. Let's player. We got SU-25 that's up. That's what I forgot to do. $120, $60, $120, $100. Fuel tank.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
Copy.
this is straight air, right? Those off straight air. So it's got 4 M120s, 4 sidewinders. I'm assuming left, with right in the fuel tanks as well as the middle. Speaking of air to air, Master, IFF, external fuel transfer. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Refueling complete.
Here we go. We got a fuel tank now. Hit ground load. That's a fuel tank. Right, it's a fuel tank.
Rearming complete.
There we go. Okay, now we got the smart weapons set up. Want the angle. So we'll set that one to 900. Oh. Undo. Good. Set that one to 900.
Yeah, hello.
Howdy, Oliver.
Fly in the skies.
Yep, flying the F15e. Almost ran out of fuel.
Ah.
If I take out the track radars of SAM sites, will I be okay?
I think so.
Okay.
But I think they still have a, depending on the radar, depending on the site, they could still fire on you within a certain range if it's greatly reduced.
It was an
It just
SA3
depends.
or an SA5.
Maybe the 5 could still fire, I'm not sure.
As long
remember
as the
which
SA5 can't track me from 90,000 miles, I'll be fine.
9 billion miles.
9 billion.
9 billion. Why is this not working right? What the fuck? That's not what I want.
Yeah, I'm sitting here streaming to a nobody, but, you know, running for my life from SA5s.
You know, that's how it starts. You
I
gotta...
don't know.
I actually started streaming GTA, that's how I got into it. And then,
was streaming GTA at one point as well.
yeah. I got to partner and then I gave up.
You lucky motherfucker.
Yeah,
I
this is
still
in the
can't get to-
beginning too.
I
This
still
is
can't
back
get to
when it was easier.
affiliate.
Yeah.
I've been
lot
streaming
harder
since
now.
2016. And I can't get to affiliate.
2011 or 12 for me, I think. But yeah, I'm actually on an RP server right now.
You're on a what server?
A GTA RP server.
Ah.
The wee
those are
boops.
set. Tews. T-pod set. 1. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. My JSOWs didn't hit the last time. I'm sad.
When in doubt, JSOW it out.
Oh, I was
That's how
sitting
the-
at 45,000 feet, 7 nautical miles away from it. Well, not 7, 70 nautical miles away. And it couldn't launch on me because I was doing like 1.5 or some shit like that. Yeah, 1.4.
Mock Jeebus.
Yeah, I was doing Mach Jeebus and it just didn't want to lock on to me, so I was like, okay.
I'm gonna try to hop on. I don't know for how long, because my girlfriend's coming over today.
Ooh.
She'll fall asleep at like 9 o'clock. 10 o'clock.
So that's when you're
That's
getting
funny.
on. Okay, gotcha.
Basically. I usually don't fly when she's here. But I might this weekend.
I don't have a girlfriend, so enjoying that.
Yeah, I'm a night owl, and my girlfriend falls asleep very early, so it's kind of nice because I could be a gamer degenerate while she's sleeping. But also that means that she wakes up at like 8 in the morning, and I wake up at like 2 in the afternoon. She wakes up earlier on the weekend than I do for work on the weekday.
Wait, how do I what, this one? I think. Is that what I want? That's what I want.
All of the above.
I don't know which missile I want. All I know is I need to get up to 40,000 feet while doing Mach Jeebus.
Oh, in a 15, you can do that in 3 seconds.
Yeah, especially now that I have fuel tanks.
I followed you yesterday because I had fuel tanks, but like,
I wasn't flying with
Being-
fuel tanks yesterday, so...
you don't need to. You are a flying fuel tank.
That's the counterpoint. If you're doing what I was just doing, where I'm flying 100 something nautical miles at fucking Mach Jeebus, you do need to fly with fuel tanks.
I fly the 15 as well. The thing is, because of all the drama behind it, I decided to put it aside. Not because, I have any affiliation with either party in the matter. It's just I have way too many airframes,
That's a missile.
and I rather focus my time learning the airframes that I know are getting updated. But I love the 15. It's so nice. Fucking
God damn it.
lock
JFC
it.
tanks.
Bro. You get taken out. Some cap support.
Yep, I died. Released. I'm in the grass. Nope. Okay. Judging by what they said earlier today, I sent out
Who's
a
they?
post. Raz. They
Oh,
sent out
what'd they
a-
say?
Hold on, I'll read it. I'm just gotta find the Discord. Raz.
What bullshit are they feeding us?
So this is the post from Prowler to our loyal community. First and foremost, we're sorry. We tried relentlessly. You've been our champions from day one. Your enthusiasm, trust, and support have helped our small team grow into something we never imagined. You didn't just buy our modules, you believed in us, and for that we are deeply grateful. But there's something we need to say clearly. While you're continued to support our work, we haven't received a single dime of that support in well over a year. You deserve to know that. We have spent the past months locked in a long, good faith discussion with Eagle Dynamics in hope of resolving this situation professionally and being fairly compensated for the products that you've embraced. We remain hopeful, but we cannot continue to support the platform or maintain our modules without being paid. This is not sustainable. We are creators, but are also people with families, obligations, and limits. We cannot be asked to work for free. It's not just unfair, it's wrong. This is also business, and in business, transparency matters. We continue to work toward a resolution. We still hope this is just a pause, a rough chapter, before we fly again with you in DCS and beyond. Until then, know this, we are still here, we still care, and we are still fighting to protect what we built with you. Thank you for standing with us through this. We're
My
users
question
just
is-
like you. We feel this deeply. Loyally yours, Razbam Simulations.
My question is, number one, why are other developers not having this issue with ED? Why is it just them? Number two,
I can't answer this.
I know, why is ED so quiet about this? but Razban's not. Like, there's just what we've only been getting one side of the story. Why is that? It's weird. And number three, most importantly of all, I don't give a fuck. Really don't.
Yeah, but like at the same time, that's what, 4 modules that are affected.
Yeah, but like basically climbing a river, I don't care about your family or your livelihood. That's between your company and the game developer. And if you're not being paid appropriately, fucking hire a lawyer and handle it. Like, I don't care.
Yeah,
It's my shit.
It's
Before I sue both of you.
It's honestly just a Fox chat. So they have four airframes that are currently in the work. They have 4 airframes that are out. You have the Mirage 2000, the MiG-19, the Aviate Harrier, and the F15e. They also have the South Atlantic map, which nobody plays.
No one does. It's a beautiful map, but it just doesn't.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
who the fuck wants to fly there? It's just not realistic.
And then they're working on the MiG-23 MLA. Like, I genuinely don't understand what the issue is with between them, and because we're only getting one side of the story, it's just like I don't know what to feel, because it's like I'm not going to judge the entire thing based off of one side. It's stupid, wrong, and retarded.
The way I look at it is, am I getting what I
I'm going to
paid
say
for?
that on stream, because fuck all of that.
If I'm not getting what I paid for, then I return the product or I seek legal.
Well, and that's the one thing is, like, with
That's it.
returning products, is the only product that you can return from Razbam is the the F15. But the
Yeah.
F15 is the one of the few modules, despite it not being complete, still fucking work without major issues.
I think I'm just tired of being emotionally
this is
captivated.
like a toxic relationship between.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the only problem in the gaming industry. A lot of it just feels like,
It's
how do I explain this? I don't care about the livelihood of the people that work at the restaurants that I order from, or the people that work at the pharmacy where I get my shit. Just like people don't give a fuck about me and my livelihood and the job that I do. I'm tired of being emotionally manipulated by developers basically. It's like they want to give us excuses of why things are happening within their industry, and it's like, dude, I'm just a paying customer. Give me what I paid for. I don't have time to care. There's too much crap in this world for me to put so much effort into these corporations. Just give me my plane, man.
I want to be able to shoot fucking cruise missiles from my F15e. God damn it!
I just want to shoot shit. You don't like your job? Look for another one. That's not my problem. You know.
And what really angers me is just like, yeah, Razbam's like bitching about all of this shit, and Eagle Dynamics is like, yeah, here, have an F15C full fidelity.
Well, here's the other problem, right? And this goes back to the free market. The free market for simulation isn't that free or diverse. So, let's say
Well, not
ED
only
said,
that,
I mean,
ED,
if Razban
like,
said, fuck ED, what are they going to do? Like, they can't go to, like, another DCS world because one doesn't exist for them to go to.
and Falcon BMS is not there yet.
No. That's not an
And
option.
Microsoft Flight Simulator, you don't have combat. It's like you're just building an external plane, and you can't like use the missiles for any of that shit. It's like, why the fuck would you do that? It
Yep.
would not make sense.
I feel like ED would be very different if there was competition in the space, right?
Like,
But
the
there's-
only competition they have is VTOL VR, honestly. But that's just because it does VR better than DCS does.
Yeah. I hate
Am I
that game.
wrong? Am I wrong?
No.
VTOL VR does
No.
VR better than DCS does.
Any game could do VR better if you dumb it down. Let's be real here.
Yeah, that is true.
The
But
the issue with VR is realism equals more resources on your system. VTOL VR does well because it's a cartoony flight game with semi-realistic futuristic systems that work well with touchscreen and stuff like that.
and I mean, I think their radar simulation's pretty decent as well, from what I've heard and seen.
Yeah, I mean, I've
Like-
seen it, I've played it, it's cool, but it's not...
It's not DCS, that's for sure.
I play DCS for realism. VTOL VR feels like a mix of arcade and realism. Like, sure, it's fun.
But it's in its own niche market where it's got that threshold.
Yeah, I don't want to fly with invisible joysticks. Like, I like using the hardware. And VTOL VR doesn't have native support for hardware. Oh, okay.
But besides that, DCS is fun. Honestly, like it's got its hiccups with one developer, but
DCS is the same problem that every indie studio simulator type bullshit game has. Full of bugs. Development time is slow, all because
it's not one studio; it's multiple studios.
it's multiple studios. It's a mess. There's
But I would rather have it like this instead of like a AAA studio where they're just pushing out bullshit.
You mean where they're just trying to make you spend as much money as you can? Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, AAA studios. The only AAA studio that I trust is Capcom with the Monster
You
Hunter
mean-
series.
You mean quadruple A? And let's hold. Oh, okay. You mean Capcom, the one charging you for microtransactions for items in a single-player game? They've done this 3 to 4 times now. Most recently,
Hunter?
Monster Hunter Wilds. Yes, Monster Hunter Wilds and Dogma 2. Both of them had microtransactions for in-game single-player items. That is stupid as fuck. Especially when you can just mod it.
Skins. For skins, but yeah.
It doesn't matter for whatever the fuck it is. It's a single player game. What the fuck are we charging for here?
Monster Hunter's not a single player game. World and Wilds are not single player. Yes, you can play it single player, but you're on an online service.
It is a single player game with co-op. It is not a multiplayer game. Multiplayer games to me are always online, and only multiplayer. So like an MMO. Dude, they are charging us so that we could change the appearance of our offline character. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Like, I like Monster Hunter, but don't pretend like Capcom isn't guilty of the same bullshit that other AAA studios are doing. They're just doing it more subtly, and they have a bigger
They're not
fan base.
They're not releasing dog shit after dog shit. Like
No, yeah, I mean-
they have a couple of games where it's not as popular, like Monster Hunter Rise. Not big fan of that.
If you really want to get into why Asian developers are doing better than Western developers, you could totally get into that, but it'll be more of a political discussion.
I only know Monster Hunter, so
Yeah. All my favorite games this year are made by Asian developers or AA indie studios. Because they focus on creativity and the game and the story and not other shit that doesn't matter. Like how to fucking milk us dry of our money.
You don't need that money. They need that money.
Yeah, okay.
It's like the general.
Stupid.
That's how like Ubisoft and all that shit is. It's like, you don't need your money. We need your money. Give us money.
Fuck Ubisoft.
I honestly don't understand their reasoning for making a fucking brand new Siege that's the same as 6, but just updated graphics essentially. Like,
I'll tell
should
you
put
what.
that in Siege.
It's called the people that made those games no longer work for those studios, and now they're just a bunch of business dildos trying to maximize profits with IPs they already own instead of creating new ones.
I don't even know how their new Assassin's Creed gonna do.
And their new Assassin's Creed tanked. Like they're trying
out?
to. Oh yeah, it came out and it's doing terrible. Like they're trying to be like, oh, look at all our active engagements, blah blah blah. Like they're using these arbitrary metrics instead of like units sold, because their units sold was low as fuck. And if you look on Steam, if you look on Steam on player count, like their older games have more players than this fucking new game they just released.
I so hope GTA 5 doesn't get shit on like that.
GTA 6,
honestly.
I have very low
reservations.
expectations.
I have my reservations about it.
I have very, very low expectations. Simply because, like, we've proved that game studios are willing to hide things from us until release. For example, even Capcom did it. For Dogma 2, those microtransactions I talked about, they didn't release or show that store until like a week after the game came out, so that they would avoid any backlash for it. Fuck Ubisoft and their shitty French games.
Fucking Skull
Context.
and Bones died on it. Impact too. Game that they've been
Yeah.
hyping up for what, almost a decade, and it just went. Shit.
Because they have a bunch of they have low level, barely new talent working on these games, underpaid, shitty talent, and this is what you get. This is what you pay for.
This is also why I don't play much of anything from EA anymore too.
Well, I'm starting a new thing now. I used to be an EA fan and Ubisoft fan, Blizzard fan, all this shit. Now, I look at the games I play. If I really like a game, I note who the director was and who wrote the story. And now those are the people I follow around. Fuck the studios.
I think the one game that's made as much of an impact that has a shit ton of microtransactions in it is Marvel Rivals.
Yeah, but that's because there's microtransactions that people actually want to buy.
And I can agree with that because I've bought quite a few before.
I have too.
Fucking. Yeah, but I was more of a incel, I guess you would call it.
Low altitude. Low altitude.
Incel? What do you mean?
Perv. Essentially.
Being
I like
perverted and being an incel are two very different things.
You know, words are not my strong suit.
Also, like, you can like big boobies and big ass in video games and have a vagina between your legs. People forget this too. Like, there's this talk about women being objectified in video gaming, yet women in video gaming want to be objectified.
Yeah, I
And
figured
the
out
one,
very quickly with, not like on that topic, but just something interesting. So you know the skins, right, for Marvel Rivals?
yeah.
So the game doesn't have jiggle physics for the bodies of the characters, only for the clothes.
Mm-hmm.
It's all the jiggle physics there.
I mean, you just mod it. Problem solved.
Problem solved. Just mod the game.
Also, like, just so you, physics does the like tax the system on resources. So when people are like,
Yeah.
"Oh, why doesn't my ass jig and the one hair strand and my left nipple?" It's like it's not always about censorship. It's also just, do we
Taxing on
really need to
resources.
see? Yeah, is it worth seeing boobies jiggling while you're trying to shoot a hero? Like, is it going to actually bring you more immersion, or is the cost of system resources going to be too much?
Because I think that game's on what 6 different systems.
Yep.
Xbox One, Xbox Series, whatever, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and PC, and maybe the Switch.
We have too many people that aren't actual gamers policing what should be in our video games, and this shit needs to stop.
I haven't played Marvel
Yeah.
Rivals in a hot minute though.
I play games to escape reality, not to have it follow me.
Yeah, fair enough. I haven't played Marvel Rivals though, just because it's a bunch of sweaty people that just give too much, give too much of a fuck.
That's every shooter, especially if you stop playing for a long time. You'll feel like you suck now because everyone that didn't stop
That's-
playing continued playing.
That's why I play Tarkov PvE. I don't have to deal with that shit.
Yeah, I hate Tarkov. I suck at it. Too sweaty.
PvE mode is better.
Y'all raked.
But my girlfriend
Yo,
plays
Rick.
Rivals and she loves all the boobies in the game. And she thinks it's stupid when people complain about titties in video games. The sweaty fat girls that won't get laid need to shut the fuck up and stop whining about their video game characters. Like, dude, I'm a skinny dude. Like, when I make male characters, I don't make them skinny. Like, they
You
buff.
make them buff.
Right. Or a little buff at least, you know? Like, I don't play video games so I could fucking immerse myself as myself in them. Like,
No, you're just making a better version of yourself.
that's what real life's for. Like, why do I wanna...
Why do I want to do that shit?
We need representation in games. Representation for who? The people not playing them? The fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, that's like another issue that I have with a lot of the.
I guess it's not political, but it's so polarized. It's such a polarized topic that it's become somehow political.
Oh shit.
Like, people that disagree with this kind of shit in video gaming for some reason are being labeled as right-wingers. And the mentally incapable people of having discourse about it are on the left. And I don't know
Yeah.
how that is a political thing.
I stay completely away from all political discussions, and most of my groups, the only one that I do have any political discussion with is with my friend group on Discord. We'll sit there and talk
Yeah,
about like a range of shit. It's the only time I'll ever get political is with that specific group.
I only talk to like my best friend and my girlfriend about politics, to be. It's just
I
not.
don't even talk to my family about politics because my family is so divided on how they view things. It's just like, cool. The only thing I'll do is, just visit for, the holidays and stuff like that and call it a day.
My family's also politically charged, but I have switched to the side of the older people now because I am 37 and I pay taxes. All the younger people in my family are like either super left or moderate, and like the super left are super fucking like angry at everything.
Yep.
The moderate, I'm what you would consider a moderate.
That was an ambulance.
I think it was like Christmas. I was playing devil's advocate with my cousin who's super left. Bro, he started screaming at me. He's straight up screaming at me. I'm like, dude, why are you yelling? Calm down.
So, in my family, I have my grandparents who are, at least this is gonna be from my mom's side. They are moderate, more left leaning.
Hmm.
My one aunt is independent but right leaning. My other aunt is very left. And then my mom agrees with me on 90% of everything that I talk about political, just because of the fact that I've convinced her of certain things, not like in a negative way or, brainwashed her kind of thing. Just, we've had our discussions. None of them really ever heated about things, and she was very anti-president, is how I'm gonna phrase this, for a while. And then I was like, do your research, like actually dig into some of the stuff before like discussing this kind of thing. And now she's just like, oh, I was wrong kind of thing. Now, on the other hand, on my dad's side, I don't know how my dad leans. I know how my grandfather leans because he doesn't shut the fuck up on Facebook or Instagram.
You know,
it annoys the shit out of me because it's like, stop moaning and bitching about everything.
I am a U.S. citizen, and Obama was my president, Bush was my president, Biden was my president, Trump was my president. Whether I agree with any of them or not, they were all my presidents. I wish we could get back to that, where regardless of whether our candidate won or not, we could still be proud to say that's my president. But we've gotten to this point where you can't do that. Yeah, it's divided. It's like, oh, how dare you support them? And it's like, but that's our, like, even if we didn't vote for them, they are our president. We're citizens of this country. We voted because we trust in the process, regardless of whether we win or lose.
And this past election's the first time I've voted. I had a chance to vote once before, and I didn't. But that was because my family was pressuring me to vote because they wouldn't get off my back. So I was like, get the fuck off my back, I'll vote. Didn't tell them who I voted for.
Y'all rate.
That's funny.
Y'all rate.
It's super annoying when they do that. It's like, you need to go out and vote. Democracy's being threatened kind of bullshit. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
People told me that, and then I went out to vote and told them who I voted for, and they got mad at me. I was like, hey, you told me to vote, so...
I kept getting, so from my one end, I kept getting like Instagram reels of like celebrities for the Democrat side, and I'm just like, cool, don't care.
Wait, your family told you to vote because democracy was in trouble, so...
Yeah.
Sounds like Democrats asked you to vote?
Yeah, and I voted in the opposite direction.
Wheel chocks are now removed.
Yep.
So, the only vote that I care more about is for the governor of New York State, honestly.
Okay, let me tell you something here.
And that's just because I've been under this governor for 5-6 years now, 4 or 5 years probably.
Yeah, you're like, I want this guy gone.
All she has done is made the city happy to an extent, and now they're all pissed off at her because of how she's handling corrections officers on strike. So I'm just like, yep. That's gonna be the only other election that I vote in is when it's time to vote for a goddamn new governor. Cause she is fucking retarded.
This is my first time voting. I'm 37. I know it's terrible, but hey.
I mean, it's not that bad.
I hated Trump for 4 years. Me and my dad would get into various arguments over it. I started to make him see the light when I started bringing up issues to him without saying what party affiliation the issue was tied to, and then making him realize that not everything's red and blue.
Mm-hmm.
And then this year I voted for Trump.
But I mean,
total
the
total
options
180.
that we had were
Yeah,
top tier.
You know what? At least I could say I voted for my president and I chose him versus I didn't. I was mad. Actually, I was mad I didn't even get a Republican choice other than Trump. I was mad that I got shoved Kamala. Like, no primary, no nothing.
Yeah, she just was de facto.
But I think this election really showed us how even the president isn't in power sometimes. I'm pretty sure Biden wasn't doing shit for the last like 2 years, and it was
all I think he was doing was eating ice cream in the basement.
Yep, and then giving speeches while trying to read the teleprompter and forgetting what he was doing midway through it.
Yeah. Like, our options for president are genuinely scary sometimes.
Well, our options when Trump was president the first time weren't the best either. That's why I didn't vote. I was like, okay, so I either get the bitch that hides shit from us or the guy that's a piece of shit and just says it how it is. I was like, okay, the devil I know or the devil I don't know. It's... Always gonna be like that though.
Kind of cut out halfway through your statement.
Oh yeah, it was. I'm just saying it was either the devil I knew or the devil I didn't know. Hillary and Trump.
Yeah. I wasn't old enough to vote at that point. I was old enough to vote for the Biden one though, between him and Trump. And I stayed out of that one too.
I did too. I didn't want Trump back. And hindsight's 2020, I probably should have voted. I voted for Trump, and I agree with a lot of the things he's doing, but I'm also like, what the fuck
there are certain
is
things
going
that
on
are
with
just,
everything?
Yeah. Like, I kind of understand most of, like, the tariff shit that he's doing, and it's actually somewhat paying off. Like, TSMC, NVIDIA, actually building plants in the United States now, kind of idea.
Mm-hmm.
But there's, like, certain ones that's just like, what is going on?
He's definitely playing little games. Like, at first I was like, Gulf of America, that's fucking stupid. And then I thought about it, I'm like, this motherfucker. He changed the name so he could probably do some shady legal shit later and be like, what do you mean? That's not the Gulf of Mexico, that's the Gulf of America. Those laws don't apply here anymore. Kind of trickery.
I don't know about that too much. All I know is it's weird.
It is weird.
Like, the one thing, the terrorist stuff, like the one on Canada and Mexico, I'm not too sure of, but the Canada one where they're just tariffing the shit out of us before we even tariffed them, like, kind of ridiculous kind of thing.
How he says that we're being taken advantage of, I resonate with that because I've been saying that for a long time. Anytime someone says, oh, the U.S. spends too much money on military, it's like, yeah, we do.
But there's a
like,
reason for it.
yeah, and then it's like, oh, look at Netherlands, they're so perfect, and they don't spend a lot of money in socialism and blah blah blah. And I'm like,
I wonder why.
I would love for all of that to happen, but you're comparing a giant, diverse country with a very homogenous country that doesn't have a lot of diversity, therefore it's easier for them to agree on shit. And they don't spend money on their military because we protect them. So
We
why should they?
subsidize their military.
We subsidize everyone's military. We protect everyone's like gaps in their military. So yeah, of course, other countries
Have
You know,
healthcare, like free healthcare and shit like that. It's like,
or like they don't have to pay so much for their military, but
but Canada is fucked anyways because of their prime ministers.
bro,
And I say prime ministers plural because it's genuinely a fact. Because
They're-
Trudeau sat
they're-
down and they got a banker guy who caused a bank to go bankrupt. Like, it's good
so
replacement there.
I started to read into Canada's like process for election because I wasn't genuinely aware of how it worked, and it's a fucking shit show. I mean, it's not any better
Well,
than
they're
ours.
they couldn't even elect the current
Yep.
prime minister. But
You
there is
don't
a
even- you
special
don't-
election being held, so
But you don't even vote for the prime minister. You vote for the party, and whatever party wins, the prime minister that they select, the leader of the party they select, that's who becomes prime minister. So you're not
Yeah.
even voting for a prime minister. You're voting for a party, and I think that's terrible. We do
Well,
that
and
here,
right
and I think that's
now-
terrible.
right now with how Canada is Trudeau set like kind of like martial law essentially.
Mhm.
So they didn't even get to select a new party this time, like once he stepped down, because it was still in effect.
Yeah, I saw that. I was genuinely hoping for the more conservative party to win, just because that seems to be the trend across the kind of the West right now. Yeah, it's not just us. Like, there's a lot of countries even before us that are going in a direction. Look at Argentina. Look at El Salvador. Those are just like two of the bigger
UK.
examples.
Germany,
Bro, the UK is V for Vendetta right now, okay? They are full-on dystopia mode with their Big Brother bullshit.
no, their whole if you say something bad about the UK on Facebook, we will extradite you both kind of thing. It's like, ha, funny. Good luck getting that through. I really doubt America's gonna allow that to happen.
You know, when people say, oh my god, Europe and the EU is so awesome. Yes, Europe loves the government so much that they wanted a government to govern their government.
Yeah,
I,
EU is
I think-
lovely.
I think the EU, the Union, has kind of gone off the deep end of they were.
There's
supposed
certain
to
things that I
be.
can understand that they've done, like the whole like Apple issues and Google issues, where they're like, yeah, y'all need to like stop doing some proprietary bullshit to make your customers pay more for bullshit that doesn't really work.
I will
thing.
say the EU is a little better pro-consumer than the United States, and I thought they were gonna be pro-privacy until they went, okay, but it stops at the government. We'll give you your privacy unless the government's involved, and then you have no privacy.
And that's where I like
Which
the
is the
United
real
States
benefit.
better. It's like where I like the United States a little bit more. I don't doubt
The United States isn't any better. It just has more companies that are more pro-privacy.
Yeah,
But that's only because the companies themselves have their own
demons.
demons with privacy. Yeah. The world is ending and we're all doomed. The end. I would just like to avoid a dystopian future where Big Brother is in all your shit.
There.
Oh.
Dive, dive, dive. Go.
I deleted Facebook.
I have Facebook still, but that's just because I need it for family issues. To keep in contact with family members.
Yeah, my
That's the
family could
only
eat a
reason
dick.
I have that. Oh, I'm the same way. My family can eat a dick, but there's certain family members that I still like. That I'm not like that with.
Hmm.
Like
I like my
cousins
family.
on
I love my family enough to
Yeah,
have Facebook, is what I'm saying.
No, I didn't.
Fuck Facebook. And then they bought IG, and I'm like, oh, I guess fuck that too.
I don't know if I ripped my wing off or not. I'm missing part of my wing now.
Yes.
I shouldn't have. Like, I can do Mach 2 in this jet.
Are you in the 15?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've bent the wing on that multiple times.
The wing is currently on fire.
I was in an SP and I came up too fast on a formation.
I think that's what happened. Is I
tried.
overg'd
I
it.
did a G brake, but I overg'd it. And when I came out of it, my plane didn't want to like fly straight anymore. I had bent the wings. They were still attached, but like the plane wasn't flying straight.
Oh, I had to dodge the SA-5 thing that was coming in at me.
You know, there's just like maneuvers that you could do to dodge those missiles. And sometimes you don't even need, if like you're far away enough and you maneuver it correctly, you can kill it.
That was
A
insane
lot
not
of
to
people
come out.
just, a lot of people just nosedive and get low, but that
Yeah,
doesn't
that's what
always
I
work.
was doing. That's what I was doing. Is I was nose diving, and I came up on because I'm in the SA-5, like right where the SA-5 fires is like right over the mountain ranges. So I had to pull up once I got into like 10,000 feet area, so I didn't collide with a mountain.
Okay, we'll have to let you go. We're probably almost here.
Alrighty, well, have a good one.
I'll see you later.
I'll be streaming.
Oh, send me your link.
What? Toss you a link?
Yeah, toss me a link.
Yeah.
Alright, see you later.
Where's my jet? Apparently I'm dead. Is that Katasi? Is that Sanaki? That's Sanaki. Yep.
Low altitude. Low altitude.
Request repair.
Copy.
burst of time just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down, they wanna rise up while you drown, they wanna fill your head with doubt, they're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises, and when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. I can see that they compare, I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that, I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back up, cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down, they wanna rise up while you drown, they wanna fill your head with doubt, they're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises, and when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip, and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? And what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
refueling. Request
Copy.
rearming.
Copy.
I'm gonna try something a little different.
Request refueling. Request
Copy.
rearming.
Copy.
Be right back real quick.
Till I collapse. My so cold, sleep is nice. So tired, my eyes fight. They just wanna close back up tight. Get up, hoodie on. Hard work at the crack of dawn. This life ain't for the weak ones. No, this life pure only for the strong. Feeling slow, shake it off. Don't got time for negative thoughts. Red sight, got the dot. Shoot my shot, I want the top. Never lost, got my plot. Know my story, I know my boss. I will fight against the clock. Time's a limited gift from God. One day I will have my victory. Crush all my enemies so viciously. Work so hard my hands are blistering, and they will carve my name in history. Wake up to the sound of the drums. Stand up, locked and loaded, here I come.